Imagine owning a toy that seems to be alive, a doll that watches you, moves on its own, and even causes harm to those who disrespect it. This is the story of Robert the doll, one of the most haunted and infamous dolls in the world. Join us as we explore the eerie tale behind this unsettling figure, whose dark history has left people in terror for over a century. The story of Robert the doll begins in 1904 in the tropical town of Key West, Florida. A young boy named Robert Eugene Otto, known as Gene to his family and friends, was given a life-size doll as a gift. The doll, later named Robert, was said to have been made by a Bahamian servant who worked for the Otto family. Some believe this servant practiced voodoo and may have cursed the doll out of revenge against the family. From the moment Gene received the doll, strange things began to happen in the Otto household. At first, it seemed like harmless childhood imagination. Gene would speak to Robert as if he were real, but soon Gene's parents began to hear a second voice in his son's room, a voice that didn't sound like Gene's. The young boy insisted that Robert was alive and that the doll was the one speaking back to him. Over time, the strange occurrences escalated. Furniture was found overturned, objects were thrown across the room, and Gene's toys were often found mutilated. Each time when his parents asked what happened, Gene would simply say, "Robert did it." At first, they brushed off his claims, believing it was just childish mischief. But as the incidents became more frequent and more destructive, they began to fear that something was terribly wrong. The Otto family's once peaceful home became a place of dread. Gene's parents started to believe that the doll was more than just a toy. It had taken on a life of its own. Visitors to the home claimed to see Robert's expression change as they spoke, and some even reported seeing the doll move on its own when no one was looking. Even as Gene grew older, his attachment to Robert never faded. After his parents passed away, Gene inherited the family home and moved back in, this time with his wife. Despite his wife's discomfort with the doll, Gene insisted that Robert have his own room in the house, where he could sit by the window looking out at the world. Gene would often talk to Robert as if he were a real person, and even insisted on dressing the doll in his own clothes from childhood. Over the years, Gene's relationship with Robert only grew stranger. Neighbors walking by the house claimed to see Robert moving from room to room, even when Gene wasn't home. Gene's wife began to fear the doll and what it represented, but Gene was insistent. Robert was part of the family. After Gene's death in 1974, Robert the doll was moved to the East Martello Museum, where he remains on display to this day. But even now, Robert's eerie presence continues to cause unease. Museum staff and visitors alike have reported strange occurrences. Cameras often malfunction in his presence, batteries drain inexplicably, and many who disrespect Robert by mocking him or taking photos without permission report experiencing bad luck or accidents soon after. According to legend, before taking a photo of Robert, visitors must ask his permission. Those who don't are said to experience misfortune, from car accidents to sudden illnesses. The museum has even received thousands of letters from people apologizing to Robert, hoping to lift the curse they believe he placed on them after their visit. So what makes Robert the doll so terrifying? Is it the possibility that he was cursed with black magic? Is it the power of belief, where people's fear fuels the doll's supernatural reputation? Or is it simply the unsettling idea of an inanimate object possessing a will of its own? While no one can say for certain what gives Robert his eerie power, one thing is clear: his story has left a lasting impact on everyone who has encountered him. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, there's no denying that Robert's presence is unsettling, and the tales of those who have crossed him are enough to send a chill down anyone's spine. Robert the Doll's story is one of the most chilling and enduring tales of the paranormal, from his origins as an innocent child's toy to his current status as one of the most haunted objects in the world. Robert's legacy continues to grow. Whether you believe in the curse or think it's just a legend, one thing is certain: Robert the Doll is a mystery that will haunt us for years to come. If you enjoyed this video and want more chilling stories like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And remember, if you ever visit Robert the Doll, be sure to ask his permission, just in case.